Lil Meech, the son of infamous drug lord Big Meech, was once seen as 50 Cent's prized protege, a representation of a new generation, linking street legends to Hollywood fame. 50 Cent gave him a significant opportunity by casting him in the lead role of BMF, a series inspired by the empire his father established. Initially, it seemed like a tribute to legacy, a mutual respect, and a secure position at the top. Hello everyone, welcome to Celebrity Cookies. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment your thoughts about the video. I hope to see you in our next cookies. However, in the fast-paced world of fame, shady deals, and egos, loyalty can quickly lose its value. Now, unsettling rumors are circulating. Reports suggest that Lil Meech recently had a confrontation with 50 Cent behind closed doors, not over money or fame, but something much more personal. Allegations have emerged that 50 Cent is allegedly working to keep Big Meech incarcerated, implying that his true intention is not to honor the legacy but to control it. Yes, you read that correctly. Let's take a step back to understand how we arrived at this point. We need to examine the core issues of trust, power, and betrayal, BMF style. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is more than just a rapper, he's a powerhouse, a savvy businessman who transitioned from music to the boardroom. When he decided to turn Big Meech's story into the Star series BMF, it was more than just another show. It solidified his grip on hip-hop's most notorious legacy. Casting Lil Meech as the lead made fans believe, this is authentic, this is family, this is respect. But behind the scenes, dynamics began to change. Big Meech remains incarcerated, serving a sentence expected to last until the 2030s. While the public celebrates Lil Meech's ascent in Hollywood, Big Meech's legal team has been tirelessly working to reduce his sentence, filing appeals and seeking compassionate release, especially with evolving federal sentencing laws. So what's the issue? Rumors suggest that someone has been meddling, not overtly, but through influence and pressure. Whispers indicate that this person is 50 Cent. Now consider this. Why would 50, who built BMF around Big Meech's narrative, want to keep him in prison? Because as long as Big Meech is behind bars, 50 Cent maintains control over the story, the show, the brand, and the empire. No rivals, no disruptions. And Lil Meech, he's stuck in the crossfire. Insiders claim that Lil Meech discovered this alleged interference through a leaked conversation regarding a private meeting between 50 Cent's production team and key legal advisors. The discussion reportedly involved discouraging certain appeals and maintaining the BMF image without the real Big Meech present to challenge the narrative. When Lil Meech confronted 50 Cent, it was a private matter, no cameras were rolling. It was a moment between a son seeking answers about his father, and those present described it as tense. Meech allegedly asked directly, "Are you helping him or using him?" 50 Cent remained unshaken, as he typically does under pressure. However, his reply was icy. He reportedly responded to Lil Meech, saying, "This is bigger than your father now. This is business." That single statement shifted everything. While we await the next developments in the saga, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more captivating stories that will make you question everything. Now, things are getting complicated. Since that encounter, Lil Meech's behavior has changed. He's been making subtle jabs online, giving interviews filled with awkward pauses, and distancing himself from 50 Cent's brand. Most notably, there are rumors that he's trying to steer the narrative for BMF Season 3, even clashing with writers and producers over how his father is portrayed. 50 Cent hasn't taken this lightly. He responded, not through tweets or diss tracks, but with strategic moves. First, he hinted at recasting Lil Meech, suggesting that the show could thrive without familial ties and that the story now belongs to him. Second, he began dropping hints in interviews, making comments like, "Some people forget who gave them the spotlight, and I built this show, not the streets." Then came the social media subtweets, unfollows, cryptic memes, and comments liked by both sides that fans quickly captured and turned into news. What once seemed like a father-son relationship has now evolved into a struggle for power. Let's be honest, this isn't just a feud, it's a quiet battle over legacy. Big Meech is more than just a character. He represents something significant. For 50 Cent, controlling that representation equates to dominating hip-hop's criminal legacy. For Lil Meech, it's about family and possibly even liberation. So, who truly holds the BMF legacy? Is it the man behind bars who built it from scratch? Is it his son, trying to uphold the family name while navigating the treacherous waters of Hollywood? Or is it the billionaire mogul who transformed street stories into streaming success? If you want to keep up with stories like this, make sure to subscribe or follow. so you don't miss the next wave of courtroom drama. One thing is certain, this isn't finished. Lil Meech has been meeting more frequently with his father's team, working on establishing his own production company and lining up independent projects. Some speculate he wants to completely distance himself from stars. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is reportedly steering BMF in a new direction, with more violence and drama and less focus on truth. Fans are already noticing the change, and there's chatter on the streets about whether the show is becoming a fictional tale laced with betrayal. And then the ultimate move, Big Meech himself might be getting ready to speak out. From his prison cell, there are rumors that Meech is putting together a revealing statement, perhaps even a memoir, something that could shatter the carefully crafted image 50 Cent has maintained for years. A direct message from the source, raw, unforgiving. If that occurs, the entire brand could crumble. Let's not forget, 50 Cent is influential, but he's also vengeful. If he feels wronged, he doesn't just step back. He goes for total destruction. We've seen this play out before, with Ja Rule, Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather. The list goes on. Once you find yourself on 50's bad side, you're in for a battle. So here we are, Lil Meech and 50 Cent, legacy and empire, blood and business. This is the kind of drama that even BMF couldn't script. But if you want to catch the next chapter in this real-life story, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, because this conflict isn't going to fade quietly. It's only going to escalate. And if Big Meech does decide to speak out, just remember, everything you thought you knew about BMF, loyalty, and power, it's all up for reconsideration. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.